Alright, after a disappointing first match, time for the next one. Time to tighten up and not punt around like in game 3 of the first match. Pretty sure we could have won the first match somehow. Playing a little more conservative. Alright, won the die roll again, that's good. Got a pretty good hand, going to keep. Definite turn 4 whale. That's nice. And also a caravan to get beats in later. And the removal. So gonna carve out. And then probably gonna need some other creature to get the caravan going, but we should get there. I guess that's a reason to reconsider Audacious Infiltrator over some of our other 2-drops, because of caravan. Kind of didn't think of that in deck building, because it's so much better if our 2-drop can man our caravan. I think I'm gonna attack here. But yeah, I think I'll restructure the deck a bit after this match. Feel like this guy is rarely gonna revolt in our deck, so might as well cut one of those for the Audacious Infiltrator. Nothing too impressive happening yet, so we are good here. And turn 4 whale can at least man our caravan for a turn, that's nice. And if we draw land, or if we just want to do it with caravan, we can just drop our eagle crew and get some beats in. Then we can even attack with a 6/6 caravan, using this to crew the caravan if we draw land. We might even just play this and this first and use caravan for mana, and then Dawn Feather Eagle a turn later. We'll see. Not sure how willing I am to block here actually, given the prospect of Dawn Feather Eagle and that we are ahead in the race. I think I don't want to block, because most of the things he plays this should be able to attack into with Dawn Feather Eagle. That's pretty good, I guess. So I think I'll just play this guy, so we can like double spell next turn or Dawn Feather Eagle. For the win. I'd rather keep this for like a bigger blocker, better creature, since we are kind of ahead in the race currently. Okay, I guess now we're gonna use it on one of these guys. Like, if he is greedy enough to attack with one, we're gonna win the game. Let's hope he wants to attack. And yeah, it seems very much like the way I expected that this should be in our main deck. And yeah, the Dawn Feather Eagle is enough to kill him. This guy is probably actually pretty good, like the ability on a decent 5-drop flyer is a pretty flexible card actually, in like a curvy evasion aggro deck. So wonder if our opponent was color screwed or is actually mono white. A couple of draft decks that I've seen in this format so far have been fairly monochrome, like I've seen a lot of decks that are heavy, one color and a slight splash of a second color. So Hinterland Drake over the Lackluster Harpooner, since our deck is unfortunately kind of bad at enabling it. And then probably Decommission over... kind of ironic how this is probably better in this format than Pacifism because of vehicles, because this actually stops crewing and gets better thanks to people crewing vehicles. So what do I want to cut? Maybe just one of the 5-drop flyers to lower our curve. Or just one of the drakes. Yeah, maybe just one of the drakes. Just stick with 3 drakes. We still have kind of 5 turn 3 creatures if we count the vehicles. Alright. Let's do better than the first match. This is a clear mulligan. 6 lands, a 4-drop. Not what we want. This is not great, but probably fine on the draw with the scry. And there's our white source. So yeah, these 2 cards should help us get back a bit from behind. And I think while this hand is not great, it should be better than a mulligan to 5. This card looks so funny. The spires on the back. Let's see how aggressive our opponent's draw will be. If he doesn't have a 2-drop, that would greatly help us. Or if we top deck one of our, I think, 4 or 5 2-drops. No 2-drop, that's great. That's exactly what we need. And now we even have a 3-drop creature if our opponent doesn't play a good target for Caught in the Brides. That's perfect. We can just go Drake into Petrol into Caught in the Brides on his best creature. Oh, and that's exactly what I said in the draft, how great our Hinterland Drake lines up against Jirapur Osprey. And we get to put that to use right now. I guess if he is going to attack anyway, I'm probably just not blocking, because we have so many nice tempo cards that I rather raise than bait out a trick. We'll see what he does. Okay. Take down. That's pretty good actually. Oh yeah, and he has that thing again. Do we have Decommission to blow him out on that if we want to? Keep it tapped for a turn. Let's see what else he's got. Gonna get that back to hand, fair. That is pretty sweet actually, that the return effect triggers Revolt. Alright, so this guy has reach. So, that is somewhat annoying. I think I just don't attack this turn so that I can play 2 spells rather than Caught in the Brides on him, and then we'll see next turn. Probably gonna Caught in the Brides this one. Not sure. At least we have some decent blocking going on. And if he puts the enchantment on this guy again, we probably just double block. We'll see. There it goes. I think I'll just block here and don't double block. Double block just seems too risky against open mana with no open mana. Let's see what trick he has. Nope. Inspired. Good old Inspired Charge, that's alright. I play this. Probably actually shut this down so he has to replay it. And just hit him for 6. Try to like swing this race. With Caravan and Spire Patrol should make a decent racing team. Spire Patrol on a Caravan. Alright, no Caravan Force. That is a bit sad. But alright. It's also been nice because it would have gotten rid of the Osprey and the enchantment if he taps out. Guess kind of wanna attack like that. Just attack with both. This game is not looking so great. But maybe we can pull it off. Like, if he puts the enchantment on this, I'm probably gonna decommission it in response. Oh, alright, that will be our go-to target, I think. And we even get 3 life. Interesting that he's not switching his conviction. Guess that's a little too late. Beginning of combat. I might actually just kill his guy if he plays conviction on it. Yep. Because it's just more value, I think, than getting back to 3-1. The conviction is actually pretty annoying. I mean, sure, he gets to get value from Treasure Keeper, which is really annoying. But still, all in all, I think the 3-1 is not gonna be that impactful in the long run. I mean, I guess I could have killed the Arrest in combat and traded the 3-1 into it. But that way we also get rid of the conviction. It's probably better. Wait, what? Oh, he just got a second conviction, alright. I was a bit confused here. That was weird. But yeah, if all he hits is conviction off of the Treasure Keeper when he has 1 card left, then we are in okay shape. Because if he hits a creature there, that's pretty bad for us. And he probably is holding a land. Or some random spell with our target, most likely a land, given that he just played a land there. so we actually managed to slightly pull ahead, which is great. So yeah, the play on the decision to kill Treasure Keeper rather than Sub the Arrest definitely paid off. Hinterland Drake beatdown. Hillbilly Drake beatdown. Come on, nothing big. Yeah, that's alright, we can race that. Can't block us and we are ahead in the race. All good. Oh no, actually we're gonna lose the race because of Conviction, but thanks to Caught in the Brides off the top, we are back in business again. Alright. That was pretty good. But we're still doing okay. We're just flooding a bit too. Just hope we draw a threat next turn, and then we are golden. Come on, nothing too impactful, please. Whoa! That is rough. At least he can only get back a Conviction, but still makes him into a 5/8. Which is quite the clock, so let's hope we draw a flyer. Or the third Caught in the Bright or something like that. Or just a land, because we don't have enough of those yet. I mean, come on, how can we lose this game? This is pretty frustrating. Because now we are in a spot where we lose the race even if we draw something off the top that can attack, like this guy. I guess it doesn't really matter much if we take something back. I mean, I guess it's okay because it kind of binds his mana for a turn. It's better than nothing. So let's see if we can muster something off the top that gets us somewhere. Like our cantrip bound spell would be a decent help, for example, to buy us a bit of time. Smuggler's Copter. Oh, sure, why not? Yeah, this game seems like it's over. Outdrew us off the top. Pretty frustrating. Drawing answer into answer. Yep. Down we go. Yep, that's not good enough. That was anticlimactic. But yeah, 10 lands against 8. You can clearly see where we came short in this game. Okay, I think we just leave sideboarding as is. Yeah, all in all that seems fine. I think I like it the way it is. And on the play, it's an okay hand, bit land heavy. I think I'm gonna keep it because the Drake helps the companion to attack fairly well, and it's a good card to crew. And as we saw last game, we need every card. And we also have 5 drops now deck, so having 5 lands is not useless. The 6th one that we just drew is kind of dead. But yeah, I mean, let me know in the comments if you think we should rather mulligan this hand. I think it's a close call. I think I'm probably not gonna trade here if he attacks. But we'll see, maybe I'll just trade. Depends on what he does. Okay, no block. Or maybe double block? No, he doesn't even want to attack. That's fine. Then we just attack with Drake. And yeah, Conviction is surprisingly impressive. I guess the fact that it triggers Revolt is a pretty relevant upside. It's definitely better than it looks. I mean, it's still probably not great, but better than it seems. As a constant Revolt enabler. Would have definitely helped make our Harpooner better. Help the arrest. I would probably just get to ice over Audacious Infiltrator and hit for 5 if he's attacking. Probably can't even because he's losing the race if he does, so that's okay. But I would really like us to stop flooding. This is all not too impressive if we have another flood and a kind of dead card right now. Everything to go on. Because given how little our opponent does, having a little more pressure would be so awesome. But let's see how this goes. He's probably gonna attack now. Yep. If he does, we can ice over. Interesting, still no attack. That is so weird, like, I would have definitely attacked in his position and just traded the Gears Renegade for the Companion if I attack with it. This makes no sense. Opponent is not playing particularly well in my opinion. But it's gonna be good enough most likely anyway, thanks to our lackluster draw. And all the convictions in the world. Pretty convicted. Alright. Ice over. And then just attack and probably kill the Renegade with alley evasion. Yep, that's fine. That should kind of stop him from attacking, because he kind of needs a blocker for Companion to not lose the Wraith, I think. Let's hope he's out of gas too. Doesn't seem like it. Nope. That was pretty devastating actually, gaining 3 life there and getting back to hitting us. So yeah, we're probably gonna lose this again. Maybe the keep was a bit too ambitious. Not sure. Yeah, we're basically dead. If I was him, I would have returned Conviction against Relive there, just in case. I mean, he has no hand cards, so he can just replay it anyway. Yep, our opponent is playing pretty poorly, but we are drawing poorer than he is playing and get crushed. Yep, we are dead. Alright, 0-2. Let's see if we can salvage this by winning the last round. Let's see the deck. I think I wanna change a few things, like cutting Harpooner for Decommission, since that definitely should be main deck. And that guy over a Renegade. And that's probably it. Alright, see you in a moment with the final match.